Welcome to another episode of Barman Saturdays, and this week I decided to take a look at the first snow of winter. I have to admit, if there's one thing that's weird to me about this film is that, this has a BAFTA for a British Academy of Film and Television Arts Award, okay, for Best Animation for Children, it looks like on the back of the box. So this film was originally in English, and they decided to dub it when they brought it to the US into English. Like what? Like you did an English dub for a movie that was already in English? They're like, yes. Like, okay. I mean, I guess their plan was, we got Tim Curry now voicing one of the characters on the box. He's the vole, hiding back there in the corner a bit. And it's just like, okay, so you're gonna try and sell this film on Tim Curry's name, are you? I just don't get it, because this film's genuinely good. Why go through the trouble of doing a whole nother dub, just to bring in some well-known, I guess, talent for a U.S. release, when you didn't really have to, Like, that's money you could have spent on advertising rather than, getting someone with a somewhat known name.
I'm alright.
And I'm Foley. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Alright.
But yeah, I mean, it's cute and charming about a bratty duck that gets lost from his parents, then gets injured in a crash, so he's forced to winter in Ireland, and learns how to survive thanks to the help of a vole helping him learn how to, get food and...
You're just a bunch of rats with perms. Are those your tails, or is someone paying you to dust the branches?
Gets him some wool so he can, basically use as a blanket to help keep warm through the winter. So, yeah, it's a lot of life lessons learned by Sean McDuck here, about growing up through the need to survive on his own for a while. And help out a friend who also got stranded for the winter. That had to be trying times. They kind of breeze through some of it and do some of it, like in a montage sequence. Which is how this film manages to come in as a short at like 29 minutes roughly, with the end credits included. So it's not a long film, but it's an enjoyable film. So if you got time, I'd say, yeah, definitely watch this. It's not going to take up that much of your life to take a look at it. At least if you're someone that likes to watch kid animations, it's definitely one worth checking out. As for the aesthetics and stuff, they're definitely dated. They were dated even for when this film came out in 1998. But that just adds a charm to it, in my opinion, so I'm okay with it. Though those that, are big on the most modern look for their animations would probably be even more disappointed to watch this, because realizing it's done in an even older style than when this film came out. But, I dig it. Though if there's one thing I will complain about, it's that we get a really bad answer to Sean McDuck's question about why they can't just winter in Ireland. Because you want to know why we can never have a satisfactory answer for that? Sorry, action? Jeez, answer. A lot of Irish mallards don't go south for the winter. They just stay in Ireland because there's available estuaries and stuff that don't freeze over, so they just stay there all year long. Don't get me wrong, some of them do in fact migrate south to like the Mediterranean Sea and stuff like that, for the winter months, but Ireland's actually apparently a hot destination for mallards further north, and like in Iceland and stuff like that. They'll go to Ireland for the winter months, and then go back further north when it gets a bit warmer up there. So Sean's question, like, why can't we just stay all winter, is a valid question to ask, because he could survive, relatively easily, especially with his parents' help through the winter. They just, I guess prefer going south because they don't like, getting too cold, maybe. despite the fact they got nice feathers and some layers of fat to protect them. They're ready to go as long as they have access to a steady food supply. But yeah, that's more of a goof, I suppose you can say, than anything really you can complain about the film for. Because obviously, our bratty kid needs to be separated from his parents in order to mature, because he's been left alone to take care of his friend, for a few months when it's really, really cold out. Until next time, then. See ya.
Hey, Bowley! Would you mind very much if I didn't stay with you next winter?
Of course not. I guess I'll have to find myself another dancing partner, though.